Scientists have deciphered the world's oldest map after years of study, and they believe they've unearthed the final resting place of Noah's Ark. The Imago Mundi, a 3,000-year-old Babylonian artifact, is a clay tablet featuring a writing system using wedge-shaped symbols to describe how Christians believe the world was created. But researchers at the British Museum, where the tablet is housed, have carried out deeper analysis to decipher the map and uncover the biblical references within the ancient cuneiform language. The back of the tablet acts like a key, describing what a traveler will see on their journey, with one portion says that they must pass through 7 leagues. 2. See something that is thick as a parsiktu-vessel. The word parsiktu has been found on other ancient Babylonian tablets, specifically to explain the size of a boat needed to survive the Great Flood. Researchers followed the instructions, finding a path to Urartu, where an ancient Mesopotamian poem claims a man and his family landed an ark to preserve life. The location is the Assyrian equivalent to Ararat, the Hebrew word for the mountain Noah crashed the biblical vessel that was constructed for the same purpose. Dr. Irving Finkel, British Museum curator, said, "It shows that the story was the same, and of course that one led to the other, but also, that from the Babylonian point of view, this was a matter-of-fact thing. That if you did go on this journey you would see the remnants of this historic boat." The Imago Mundi was first found in what is now Iraq back in 1882. It features cuneiform text, a language only used by the Babylonians, who etched a map of what's thought to show the entire known world at the time into the tablet. At the bottom center of the map sits Mesopotamia, enclosed by a circle representing a bitter river that was believed to surround the entire world. The tablet has since been damaged, but once featured 8 triangles that researchers determined signified mountains that match descriptions on the back. Number 4 says to the 4th, to which you must travel 7 leagues, Dr. Finkel said. He continued to explain that the passage continues to explain how a journeyer will eventually come upon a giant vessel. This parsiktu measurement is something to an Assyriologist which makes their ears prick, and the fact is it's only once otherwise known from cuneiform tablets, and it's rather an interesting cuneiform tablet too. Because it is the description of the ark which was built, theoretically, by the Babylonian version of Noah. The Babylonian version of the story says the god Ea sent a flood that wiped out all of humanity except for Utnapishtim and his family, who built an ark at the command of the god and filled it with animals. The Babylonian Noah is said to have fulfilled God's requirements and built the ark as thick parsiktu-vessel, and while the Imago Mundi dates to about 3,000 years ago, the biblical Great Flood supposedly happened about 5,000 years ago. Dr. Finkel explained that anyone who traveled the path to Urartu would, theoretically, see the wooden ribs of the vessel on the mountain like the one in the Bible. The Bible claims the ark settled on the mountains of Ararat in Turkey following a 150-day flood that drowned the earth and every living thing on it that was not housed inside the wooden ship. And the mountain in question features a peak that matches the shape and dimensions of Noah's Ark. The vessel was said to measure 300 cubits, 50 cubits, by 30 cubits, which translates to up to 515 feet long, 86 feet wide, and 52 feet high. A team of experts led by Istanbul Technical University has been excavating the mountain for years, revealing in 2023 that they found clay, marine materials, and seafood that placed humans at the scene between 3,000 and 5,000 years ago. However, Dr. Andrew Snelling, a young Earth creationist with a PhD from the University of Sydney, had previously said that Mount Ararat could not be the Ark's location because the mountain did not form until after the floodwaters receded.